Hi, in this video, I'll show you how to ingest questions by directly uploading the document file. To do that, go to the Academics tab and click on Question Ingester. This page will give you multiple templates for questions. Here you can have multiple choice questions, passage question, or integer type questions. I have downloaded multiple choice question. The template will look something like this. Here you have to enter your question, and in this text box you can enter your choice A, choice B, choice C, and choice D. This is where you can give the correct answer. You can provide the solution and explanation in this text box. In case you have multiple questions, copy this format and paste the number of times you need it. You can have any number of these in the docx file. Once you are done adding your questions, your paper will look something like this. So I'll upload this question paper into my database. Click on this and select your question paper. Once you click Proceed option, the docx file will be uploaded to our database. Here you can see the questions have been ingested from the docx file. The question is here, the solution and explanation is here along with the choices and correct answer. I can tag each question based on the course, topics, difficulty level, competency, and source. Competency will give you whether the question is knowledge based or concept based or memory based. Source is where the question has been taken from. In case a question has been taken from a particular website, the source can be the name of the website. Or in case if the question has been taken from a particular book, the source can be the name of the book. This is for your information. Tag is where you tag each question. It is just like a file name. Once you have created this, you can preview this question by clicking on Preview option. In case you don't want this question, you can click on Skip and Next. Once you have previewed this question, you can either save this question in your question paper or you can skip this question by clicking on Skip and Next. I'll save this question. As you can see, the second question has also been directly uploaded. I'll click on the Preview button to preview the question. And I'll save this question also. I'll save the third question also. See, out of 3 questions, all 3 questions have been uploaded, and I'm saving third question also. Once all the questions are uploaded, you'll get a confirmation message that the questions have been ingested successfully. Please note this question ID 31045 for your reference. Once all the questions have been ingested successfully, you can create a paper out of it by going to the Academics tab and clicking on Quick Paper Maker. Here you can give the name of the section for entering section 1 or anything else that you wish for. Here I will give the question ID that I have created. I can have subsections by clicking on this plus button near the Add Child. In case I need to have multiple sections, I can click on this button and have multiple sections, and each section will have separate questions. Once everything else is done, I can make a paper out of it. Click on Make Paper. I can set marks for each question. I can set positive marks and negative marks. If I give 3, I can get 3, and once I click here to set marks, all the questions will have 3 marks for correct answer and 1 mark for negative answer. In case I need to change the marks for each question, I can go to each question individually and change the marks. I can also change the marks based on section. Here I have one section. In case you have multiple sections, click on this drop down list box and click on section number, and you can set the mark for each section. This is the lock button. Once I click this lock button, the question will be logged by me. Suppose the question has been ingested by me and locked by me. Only I will be able to edit this question and nobody else will be able to do that. I'll publish this question. Once the question is published, I'll have to give a question paper name for this. I can give a date from which the question has to be released to the student's portal. I can map this test to any particular test name. Suppose the test comes under chemistry, I can give the keyword as chemistry. Category is the format of the test. You can have weekly test, board exam format, GMAT format, or anything else. The questions can be made for online inquired students or for enrolled students or as an assignment. I'll give it for enrollment students. Player is generally how the test player works out. We support generally 3 players: classic, gate player, and the cat player. Start date is the date from which the test will start. End date is the test till which the test will be available. You can publish it for any particular year, academic year. You can give the time limit for the test here. In case you have general instructions for the test, you can provide it in this text box. In case you have separate instructions for each section, you can go to each section and give your instructions here. Once everything else is done, you can make online tests by clicking on Make Online Test. This is a page where you are going to map this question to each student, each batch, and each center level. I'll map this to the whole of India. And I'll map this to one particular course. To do that, click on this. I can either publish the marks right away or I can prevent it from doing it by choosing any one of those options here. I can change each section timing here by editing this. Once everything else is done, in case I need to share this with mobile phones or tablets, I can select this option. In case I don't need to do that, you can leave it as it is. I'll share this with a tablet. The test has been shared successfully. You can note down the test ID here or the test name here. To confirm whether the test has been created, go to the Academics tab, click on Test Search. I'll search using the test ID 657. I have a result. This shows that the test has been created successfully.